Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. The recitation is from Dhanasari Mahalla Panjwa, composition of the fifth Nanak, Gur Arjan, and the recitation. Dhanasari Mahalla Panjwa, Jabte Darsan Bhete Sadhu, Pale Dinas Oye Aaye, महा आनंद सदा कर कीर्तन पुरख विदाता पाए अब मोहे राम जसो मन गायो भयो प्रगास सदा सुख मन में सतगुर पूरा पायो रहाओ गुण निधान हृद भीतर वसया ता दुख परम भौ भागा भई परापत वस्त अगोचर राम नाम रंग लागा चिंत अचिंता सोच असोचा सोग लोभ मोह थाका हाउ में रोग मिटे कृपा ते जमते भय विबाका गुर की टहल गुरु की सेवा गुर की आज्ञा बाणी कहो नानक जिन जमते काढे तिस गुर कै कुर्बानी गुर की टहल गुरु की सेवा गुर की आज्ञा बाणी कहो नानक जिन जमते काढे तिस गुर के कुर्बानी जब ते दर्शन भेटे साधु भले दिनस ओए आए महा आनंद सदा कर कीर्तन पुरख विदाता पाए भले दिन आए auspicious days have arrived जब ते दर्शन भेटे साधु from the moment I understood the vision of the Enlightened One, happy days are here. Great bliss has ensued in my life, and now I live in glorification and praise, Sadakar Kirtan, because now I'm in tune with the architect of my destiny, Purakha Bidata Pai. So Darsan, Jabate Darsan Bhete, it means, Darsan means a perspective, a point of view, or a philosophy, if you will. And Bhete connotes to meet, to present oneself, or to submit. Most translations of Darsan Bhete describe it as sighting, seeing with the physical eyes, reducing it, as it were, to a ritual, to a ritualistic seeing, or the physical viewing of a deity or a revered one. In Gurbani, Darsan Bhete should be understood in its broader sense. That is to say, submission to the discipline of the sadhu. And the sadhu here, with the dual vowel sign, indicates not a physical entity, but the enlightener, the supreme enlightener. It's also indicative of plurality, symbolizing the one who has, through discipline and method, manifested the self within. That's the sadhu. So if we were to view this as such, I would read this line as, since I understood and internalized the discipline of the Guru, my days have become favorable. And this indicates the moment of clarity. The mind shifts into a state of harmonious residence, Sadakar Kirtan, with what is destined, Purakha Bidata. And in the Rahau, now the Guru says, Ab, my mind sings to the glory of the pervasive self. ab mohe Ram jaso man gayo. Because illumination has dawned within the mind. Bhayo pragas, an eternal peace has settled. Sada sukha man mein, because I have found the perfect guide. Satgur pura payo. So ab is the transition, when the mind is no longer distracted by the noise of the world. It is tuned to the frequency of the self. And bhayo pragas is the lifting of the veil, if you will, the veil of ignorance, the ego. Intellectual confusion now dissolves into intuitive awareness, and sada sukh is the result. Peace is no longer a temporary mood, it becomes the baseline operating system of the mind. Because the perfect guide, the Satgur, is now in the driver's seat. So this is the treasure of virtue. Gun nidhan rid bhitar vasya ta dukh param pao paga bhai parapat vast agochar ram nam rang laga. That is the condition that has ensued. So when the treasure of virtue, gun nidhan, the self, dwells within the heart, meaning when it is awakened, when you are illuminated, then the mind is freed from pain, from doubt, and from fear. Ta dukh param pao bhaga nasagya. Because the Guru says, I have obtained what was ungraspable, vast agochar. How do you obtain the ungraspable? Meaning, not through the senses. The senses, there are different faculties within us, deeper faculties. This is talking about a deeper experience. And that experience is called Ram Nam Rang Laga, to be colored in the love of the divine. Not surface coating. Rang is a permanent dye. Irrevocable coloring of the mind. And then the third verse here, the Guru continues to explain the paradox of what happens. Chint achinta. This has to be read twice. Chint achinta means reflecting on the one who is worry-free. Chint achinta soch asocha. This also means that my chint, my anxiety, became a chinta, was replaced with peace. Chint became achinta. Soch became asocha. So my mental anxiety and my compulsive thinking were replaced with clarity and intuitive sense. Sog lobh moh thaka. Grief, greed, and attachment were exhausted as a sense. Haume rog mite, the disease of ego was erased by grace. And ta bhay jamte bhay vibaka, meaning I discerned the reality of what death is. The illusion of death was unveiled. Gur ki tehel, Guru ki seva, Gur ki agya bani. Here's the use of the word Gur with different vowel signs makes it very interesting. So Gur can be a discipline, can be a method. It can also indicate when there is another vowel, the carrier of that discipline, that knowledge. Tehel. Tehel is to walk the Guru's discipline. Gur ki tehel. The Guru says, I'm walking the Guru's discipline. Gur ki seva, with the Guru's guidance. Gur ki agya pani, and serve the Guru self. So you see, the method is the end, the goal, and the method teaches you how to get there. The method is the gur. That is that principle. So that power, Guru says, which rescued me from death, kaho nanak jin jamte kade, to that Guru, to that power, I am forever beholden. Tis Gur ke kurban ne. So the condition, namely ego disease, haume rog, which had created the mind in worry and in fear, was remedied by the enlightener, Satguru Pura. Satguru Pura is the perfect insight which brings illumination, pragas. And then achinta, soch, asocha. This is symbolic of a state of flow, no impediments, freedom. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.